All right, now I'm taking a video. Yet, the strategy is really overlooked. And I'll use the word underrated, undervalued. And I really think it's the most because bloggers think it can't be that simple on one level as far as accelerating your success using this strategy. And bloggers also think, oh, I don't know if I want to do that for a while, this technique or tactic, because it brings up a lot of your fears. And I know personally, because I've been blogging for 15 years now, so I get it. I've faced a lot of fears over the years, and I still do face these uncomfortable moments since I'm not an enlightened being. So what's the strategy, guys? Well, it's quite simple. It's called talking. It's called engaging. It's called typing words, genuine words, honest, truthful, relevant words into a blog comment field, into a comment field on Facebook, into a comment field on Twitter, into a comment field on LinkedIn, into a comment field on Reddit or Quora, into a comment field on Instagram, anywhere online. I'm talking about engaging. I'm talking about typing words into comment fields on other bloggers' blogs, on other bloggers' Facebook profiles or Twitter profiles, using the @reply button. And then when people engage you, when they're chatting with you on Twitter, you engage them in return and you talk to them. Engage, talk, chat, publish genuine comments on blogs. I'm talking about genuine blog commenting. I'm talking about genuinely engaging human beings, slowly, calmly, confidently, having fun with the process, and doing this on Twitter and Facebook. Why is this so undervalued? Why is this so underrated? Well, there's actually a number of reasons why engaging human beings by commenting genuinely on their blogs, on their Facebook updates, in response to their Twitter updates, why most bloggers undervalue, underrate, underuse this strategy. One of the chief reasons is this, guys. Most bloggers do not believe that such a simple and a fair amount of the time easy strategy could yield traffic and blogging income, either directly or indirectly. Egoically, you and I are programmed in the world in general to believe that success is super hard, is super complex, and on one level, it can't be as simple as talking to a lot of people genuinely, these beings being highly interested in your blogging niche. So in your mind, you create a mental block, and this is why most bloggers overlook, underrate, and undervalue commenting genuinely on updates or commenting genuinely on blogs. They don't think that you sharing your thoughts, which we're all doing any day, everywhere, could lead to traffic or a sale, or could lead to someone buying your ebook, or could lead to landing a client. The ego likes creating complexity, it likes creating difficulties, but love, your heart, which is reality, the ego is an illusion, knows if you just talk to people and chat with them and show an interest in them and care about them and express a real authentic interest in other beings by talking to them, by commenting on their updates, you can and will, when you just relax and detach, increase your blogging success. theoretically, practically, it makes perfect sense. Every time you publish a genuine comment, even if it's just a thumbs up supporting someone, like you'll see when you scroll down and I'm connected with people you're connected with, you'll see my thumbs up. That's literally saying thumbs up. I love you. I support you. I believe in you. That's what this means. It gives you greater exposure, every comment I drop. But more importantly, it's me saying, keep up the great work. I believe in you. If you're going through a tough time, may hit the care button. That's real. It's not real. It's me engaging. And by me doing this, I gain greater exposure. And as I'm sharing more of my courses and more of my ebooks, those are slowly generating a little more engagement, but only because I'm engaging other people. I'm chatting with them. Theoretically, guys, that's what I was going to mention. Each time you comment on Facebook, your name pops up with a link to your profile, right? So as your name pops up and they're genuine comments and you're uplifting and supporting and just spreading the love, your name's going to pop up in all these different areas on Facebook. And there's going to be a link and people will say, wow, this person's helping other people out. They're chatting with people. Let me learn more about them. It's actually that simple. But it has to come from love. It is not about spamming, trying to say, can I be in a billion spots? Can I be in a million spots? Can I rush through my day? It's all slow, mindful, genuine engagement. And sometimes you'll leave a comment that's a little longer. Sometimes it'll be a thumbs up. Because guess what? Many billions of people in the world, billions of which are on Facebook, they just want to know somebody's listening. And when they see a thumbs up, that makes them feel good. And they appreciate that. If they appreciate you, more and more of these people will click through to your Facebook or click through to your Twitter or through a blog comment will click through to your blog and learn more about you and your blog. They'll want to because they know you care. And when they learn more about your blog indirectly, not that you're looking for it, I'm going to give you a love here. Thank you so much, my friend. Indirectly, that's more traffic. Indirectly. So it's more targeted blog traffic. There could be sales, there could be income, there could be a client or customer, but you don't genuinely care about that. That's indirect. That's organic. You love having fun helping people. And most people, because they have a lot of fear in their mind and mental blocks and a lot of, let's say a love, I don't know if someone was knocking on the door, but let's say a love of complexity in their mind, in their ego, they're like, it can't be that simple. Speaking to people genuinely, patiently and persistently, showing an interest in them by commenting on their Facebook updates, by commenting in response to their Twitter updates, and by clicking through to their blogs, reading their posts, and publishing a genuine comment. In most people's minds, there's such a mental block. They're like, simply sharing my thoughts cannot lead to any increased blogging success. That's the mental block. But that's not true. And that's also why blog commenting on social media updates, now genuine blog commenting, genuine commenting on social media and updates, giving people a thumbs up, supporting, cheerleading through your comments, supporting through your likes and loves and cares, uplifting people. That's why it's so underrated and so undervalued. People don't realize if you stick with it diligently, patiently, and persistently, you will drive more traffic to your blog and you'll make more money through your blog. Indirectly, though, it's never about, let me try to be in a billion spots to drive traffic and make money, because once you start doing that, from that, it's always fear when there's this heavy attachment to outcomes. People won't so much sense it as the fear in your mind will repel the traffic, repel the money. And it's not because of anything other than the fear in your mind, because the world just reflects our mind back to us. That's what happens, right? You're having an experience now. You're a god, lowercase g, if you will, but your mind is literally limitless. So whatever experiences you're having now with your blogging campaign or in life, it's your, most cases, unconscious mind, the stuff you buried, pushed out of awareness, being reflected back to you. You guys probably know, as within, so without. People who follow scripture, heaven is within, the kingdom of heaven is within. It's in your mind. It's not out there. Why do you think all these enlightened beings talk about going within, as within, so without? It's just most of us, we have a lot of unconscious fear, guilt, shame, embarrassment ruling our decisions. But tying that into this concept, guys, when you realize that there's a simplicity and a power to commenting with support, uplifting, nurturing, bonding, serving, that's what indirectly brings success to you. Even though it really won't be about that, you'll be like, man, why don't I just start connecting with people interested in my niche and commenting on their updates and supporting them and sharing their content? That's pretty easy. That's actually really easy. But what seems easy in the beginning, as far as commenting, is underutilized, underrated. Underappreciated. Blogging success strategy. As you comment genuinely on Facebook updates, in response to tweets, in response to LinkedIn updates, in response to, you'd publish genuine comments on blogs from within your niche, as you keep at it, this strategy will, unless you're fully detached and fully clear on it, and that's almost nobody, it will trigger fears in your unconscious mind. And those fears come in the form of, oh my God, I'm wasting my time. Oh my God, I'm getting nothing in return for this. Oh my God, I've been commenting genuinely on blogs and on social media updates for whatever period of time and nothing's happening. So all of those oh my Gods are fears sitting in your unconscious mind that have to go for you to reach the next level to become successful. And most people, most minds do not want to face those fears and feel them because they feel terrible. So this commenting strategy, genuine commenting strategy on social media and on blogs, like I wrote a whole ebook, How to Build an Online Empire Through Blog Commenting. When you click through to bloggingfromparadise.com, hey, get it here, which is my blog, and you click on the manuals tab. You could do it now if you want, or a little later, whenever. You'll see one of the books that I wrote is an 83-page PDF ebook detailed on how to build an online empire through blog commenting. I wrote an entire ebook on how sharing your thoughts for free on the right blogs can help you drive traffic and income, help people expand your presence. To a lot of people, they have this fear that, okay, I know that I could do it, but I also know that when I stick at it, it's going to bring up a lot of fears. And that's why a lot of people, they'd rather not face those fears. They'd rather say, oh, blog commenting doesn't work. Oh, social media doesn't work. Oh, engaging. But it does work. And it's not a matter of you not working or being lazy. It's you're afraid to face the fear in your mind. And that's another reason why this is underrated and underutilized and undervalued, genuine commenting on social media or on blogs. Because bloggers give up way before facing the deep fears that will come up when you stick to the strategy for a bit and it's not bringing you hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. And it never does quickly, but gradually over time it will help you become more successful, and it's fun. Corey, so great to see you. Such an importance of being aware and being aware of our fears stored in the unconscious mind and the triggers, unrealistic blogging expectations, like focusing on numbers and results, come from our fears too. I need to get back to blog commenting regularly. Me too. Well, I've started a little bit, my friend. It's so great to see you. So great to see you. Me too. Commenting on blogs I've kind of been nudging back into, but what I just moved back into from a more genuine, committed space, commenting on social media updates genuinely. And obviously we do it genuinely. But Corey, one of the triggers that helped me release a fear to get back into it, and this ties into the video where I wasn't like being all in, was my blog and Kelly's blog. They were offline for a day. So during that period, how do you like that for symbolism, guys? A lot of fears are triggered in my mind, some deep fears, stuff I had buried from a while. So I expressed that. It felt really bad to express the fear. Yet when I expressed it and got rid of it, I saw clearly in my mind, like, oh, shoot, I've been resisting being not so much all in on social media, but being all in on commenting. And with that, I don't mean speed or forcing. I mean slowly, calmly, patiently commenting genuinely on updates through blogs, through Facebook, through Twitter, through LinkedIn. Like I've been doing it, but when I expressed, and it felt horrible to do it, but when I expressed and got that fear out of my mind, one of these fears, I'm just like, man, I've even underutilized and underrated and undervalued commenting. A little bit on blogs, although I've kind of been in on that, but through social media. It's really simple. Look at my friends here. They're sharing comments so people will see them. Genuine comments. Like when somebody reads Corey's comment and they click through and they visit her blog, it's because she spoke up and commented genuinely. Guys, there are billions of people on Facebook. This will be uploaded to YouTube too, I think. There are hundreds of millions of people there. It's like, speak up, be seen, gain exposure, and indirectly you'll become more successful. But really it's about the process. It's fun to share and to connect and to chat and to bond and to uplift. Like we're all helping each other out here. What a beautiful message. And why the heck would you undervalue or underutilize that or underrate commenting? It's so easy. Now, when you keep at it progressively, it'll trigger fears. And as you trigger those fears, it feels uncomfortable and it'll be unpleasant. But like after these moments of expressing these fears, then you jump right back in and you're like, yeah, it's still easy. What does it take to watch a video and share 3 or 4 sentences or to give a thumbs up? All of us can do that in a split second. And if you're just relaxed and you take your time, you'll gain exposure through that strategy, which will help you indirectly succeed, because as you gain exposure, more people click to your profile, they'll click through to your blog, they'll buy your stuff, they'll follow you, they'll hire you. This is just clockwork, yet you have to realize that you have mental blocks that have caused you, in a lot of cases, to undervalue simply speaking up. And you see one of the problems is too, guys, and especially with the blogging tips niche or SEO bloggers, although Google traffic can be helpful, bloggers devote 100% of their time and energy to trying to game the Google system, to game the algorithm. And they have so much fear and heaviness and attachment to one source that they blind their mind. They blind themselves and blind their mind from simply engaging on social media. When you engage on social media, patiently and persistently, which is quite simple, and of course you'll face fears along the way, but overall it's simple. Type in words. That's not hard. We do that whole day anyway. You'll see success will come to your blog. You'll get more traffic. More people will be interested in you. More people will buy your stuff and hire you. It's such a simple strategy. Yet the ego creates complexity, and it's like Google traffic, build your list. Do those things, guys, if they resonate with you intuitively, but don't overlook a site that billions of people use. even if they're not active. If 2 billion people or 1.5 billion have joined a website like Facebook, don't write it off. Don't let your egoic judgment and your preferences and prejudices. Hold on a sec. I've returned. Don't let those preferences and prejudices and all those fears and all, I know it, and I've done the same thing myself in the past, but don't let that disqualify you from connecting with 2 billion humans, right? Get on Facebook and start talking. Now, of course, SEO optimized posts, if you intuitively feel it, build your list, right? Like, I get that stuff, but don't make one site or one strategy a god. It doesn't make any sense, because then you cut yourself off from all these other strategies. You want to think not through a pinhole of Google, but 360, engaging on social media and through blog commenting, because there are other ways to connect with people than Google. Blog commenting has not hurt me. Genuine blog commenting genuinely and engaging genuinely on social media. But don't underrate, undervalue, and underutilize these strategies of chatting, talking genuinely, taking an interest, helping people. Got to be patient and persistent. That goes with everything in life, because we have a lot of mental blocks to overcome, a lot of mental blocks to dissolve, a lot of fears. So guys, we're 20 minutes in. It's about 1:30. I want to charge my lappy. There we go. And I think it'll be walking time soon. Got to get that cardio in, guys. Keep exercising. So thanks so much for joining, everybody. Commenting genuinely on blogs and on social media updates is probably, I really think it's the most underrated and undervalued and underutilized strategy to promote your blogging success. And it's based on speaking up and connecting with humans and making them feel supported, making them feel cared for, and they'll appreciate that. And they'll say, you know what? I care about that person because they care. They're supporting me. Let me help them out. Ultimately, you showed them love, so more and more of these folks will show you love, aka visit your blog, buy your ebooks, buy your courses. And you'll be helping them with these ebooks and courses and with your blog, but then the indirect worldly result is, oh, I'll make more money. Oh, that's cool. It will be such a small part of it. It's indirect. It's just like whatever. The work will be the reward, but it's such a simple way. Don't overlook that, guys. Don't undervalue it. Don't underrate it. It's powerful. And again, if you want to know how to do this as far as blog commenting, I wrote an ebook. Little scruff coming in here. You could stop by bloggingfromparadise.com. I have 9 ebooks over there. 9 ebooks, 2 blogging courses on bloggingfromparadise.com. You'll find them on the courses tab. And 9 manuals. We're talking in-depth ebooks. You'll find them on the manuals tab on bloggingfromparadise.com. Very simple, very in-depth. You know, I really drilled down into this. This is not like reading a blog post. I mean, the minimum I think is 8,000 to 10,000 words of practical tips, up to 15,000. But those are on net blogging, networking, some self-publishing. And the one is how to build. That could really relate to this video. That could be relevant for you if you want to check it out. Could be helpful. How to build an online empire through blog commenting. Nothing's through Amazon, guys. I pulled all my ebooks off of there because they pay peanuts. I don't work for peanuts anymore. So they're on PayHip and Gumroad, so I can give you massive value, quote unquote, and also receive scratch for it. So minus, a little more than a couple bucks or any of that silliness. So that's it, guys. I really appreciate it. Until next time, you know what to do. Enjoy paradise, everybody.